So I just finished at the dentist, and now, I mean, I'm glad that it is near my mom's, where my mom was buried. I just felt pulled to come here. It's been so long. For so long, I didn't come here because I was like, people would judge me or think like, oh, she just feels sorry for herself. And it's not even like that. It's like, I feel like her body's here, and I just want to sit with her. I just want to sit. It brings me very much peace to be here with her. And I like that other people are here. I mean, it's just completely disrespectful that there's other people around, truthfully. It's like, but I know that one day we'll be able to enjoy the quiet together. Somewhere that's like that. And it is sad. In people, like, of course there's a range of emotions. Like, I'm so sad. There's so many sad things that I wish I could tell her. Like, that I'm sorry for so much. There's so many things I want to ask her that I still don't know the answer to. And I don't know if I'll ever know. But at the end of the day, if she's here and in my heart, I have peace. And it's actually taken me a long time since I haven't visited her, so, I mean, there's a lot of things to work through. There's sadness to work through, but I know that one day I'll be sitting here with her and laughing and smiling, and I know I can do that today too, but it's okay to cry. You should let yourself cry. Don't let people tell you it's for attention. Those people have no clue. And let them suffer. Let them suffer. And cry your eyes out, baby girl. Whatever girl needs to hear this, or guy, cry it out. Let people talk. Let people call you crazy. Let people call you what they want. You let your tears roll, because those are the only things that are real, that come from within. They're stories getting released. I miss her so much. Sometimes there's not even words for it. Most of the time there's not words for it. And the world tries to tell you how to feel. And that's the scariest part. People that don't even know you. People that want to try to write your story. Guess what? It's your story. Whoever needs to hear this, you write your story. As long as you have good intentions and your story has a good ending and you have positive intentions and you want to help people, you understand, you learn your story, learn about yourself, but write it yourself. Do not let other people write your story. That's not fair to you. Don't give up. Give your life up to other people to write it for you, or you will lose yourself. And that's a warning. And a reminder, because I need to hear it too. And I know it's right. And another thing, you should be able to, if it brings you peace, okay, this is honest, it's not that relatable to people. So if you don't relate to this and you're like, she's crazy, fuck off. It's not for you. You don't belong here. You can't hang. But if you have lost someone and you're confused and grasping at thin air for any type of comfort, if you have the cremation, or if you have anything that reminds you of them, that brings you peace, hold it tight and use it as a reminder that you are okay. Because what people don't understand is when you lose someone, a physical body, that's what humans have forgotten, is that we do have physical connections, and our bodies the emotions that we give off to one another, they start affecting what's going on inside of your body. It's self-explanatory, but some people just don't get it, and it's sad, and I'm trying to explain it. But for example, losing my mom, it's like it's a physical pain in your body. I was a part of her womb. She had 4 girls. I mean, we were just as much a part of her as she was us, and she was our safety. And so that's what people don't understand, is that is your protection, your safety, to make you even be able to function in the world. And the same people that want you to tear you down are the ones that make you feel bad for not feeling safe in general. And those are evil people. And unfortunately, I have met enough of them that my mind's made up. I fell in love with someone who shared a similar story to me, and they're gonna say that they never felt the same way, but I know they did. And when they're ready, they can come to me. And if it's not the case, then it's not the case. And I know that my angel will guide me to the right direction, because that's where she guided me, actually, was to him. So and I feel so good here in the sun with my mommy, and that's how I want to stay. And it's like, I'll help the people that are crying out for help. Like, if you're a hater, you obviously need help. And if you want that advice, you can come to me and I'll give it to you. You might not like to hear it, but you can cry all you want. You're not following God, because God begs for respect. So, I mean, that's on them too. So it's like, I mean, it's all philosophical, and it's all what you believe. And I do believe in karma, so. As I said, that 333 showed up. So, believe what you want. But for all the kids that lost their parents, do not give up the journey for finding that safety and peace again. Look for it in songs, look for it in people, look for it in your person. You deserve to feel safe. You deserve to feel that feeling again. Do not spend your life wondering if you'll ever feel that way again. Find it. I was insecure that I wasn't going to feel like a mom because I lost a mom. But that's the farthest from the truth. I'm a woman. I am a woman. I feel it in my womb. I have sisters that I took care of. And anyone that is going to make me feel like I'm not capable of that is not in my life. So that's for whoever needs to hear that type of advice too. You love yourself fiercely. You love yourself as you would want to be loved by a mother, fiercely or gracefully. My mom was very graceful. Her power came from deep within. I mean, she was not the most outgoing. She was silly when she needed to be and when she wanted to be, but she just saw what she saw. She knew and she knew. And that was that. And I wish I was more like her because I'm a little more aggressive, and she knew that too. I miss that she knew that. Now, another thing that I've learned, I didn't stay as long as I'd like to. Could probably sit there all day with her. But there are people, I truly wish that she was buried somewhere far away from other people. People are so disrespectful. Like, I don't even know where to begin. Like, people pull up when you're trying to have a moment, and they test you to see if you're like strong enough to like have that moment. I know that a few people will understand this. It's like the most complicated thing because it's not even something you speak about, but it needs to be spoken. You're trying to like get back to this place that you had, and people poke at it and test it. You'll never lose it. Don't you forget that. But I'm telling you, the people that are poking at it, you need to cut them loose. They are rats. They don't want you to have peace of mind. And it's as simple as that. That is for my person watching that has dealt with grief and that knows what I'm talking about. Grief is so painful that you're rewarded with you're gifted some type of gift from the universe. And I mean, that's not even the case. It's like, I think most normal people actually just don't even think of it that way. They just naturally have that gift. Some people aren't as lucky. It's complicated. It's hard to talk about, but all I know is that sitting there with my mom. Cue the next card. Yeah, it's not even worth talking about. That's the only way that's the only way. That's the funniest thing. That's the only way, like the only way that people can fuck with you is physically by showing up, right? When little do they know that in your brain and your body, you're in a whole different place. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I'm gonna go pick up my coffee. Yeah. Had a coffee that I paid for, but wasn't ready by the time I needed it. So I'm gonna go pick that up, and I was like, just make it, just have it ready when I come back. I was already running late to my appointment. By the way, dentist went okay. I still don't really believe in, look, I'm so grateful for it, but I truly believe, like, and people can say, oh, you're a hypocrite. I truly believe I was just born the way everyone else was born. I'm just trying to, like, figure it all out and undo the mess and make things better my time around. So fuck off. I truly believe that if you're eating the right foods and you're taking care of your teeth perfectly and you're consistent, that you will literally have no issues. And I also believe that like, you can fill cavities or, like, clean out cavities. Like, there has to be another way that, like, you don't need to necessarily get the filling done, but you could, like, clean it out. I don't know. I'm onto something. I have a lot of theories, and if you want to hear my theories, just follow along. And if you like them, then I will promise you I'm never leading anybody astray. I'm only trying to, like, find the right path for myself. And so if you align with that, then hell yeah. Not that I, like, need that, because truly, like, I don't like anybody really messing with my mindset. But there's simple ways to work around that. Yeah, my mouth isn't too happy today. Actually, that's not true. Like, I liked seeing the dentist, truthfully, because it just, like, it's gonna sound weird, but the woman reminded me of, like, my mom. Like, she was just, like, an older woman who, my mom was a nurse, and she was just, like, such a helpful, like, youthful spirit, even until she passed away. And it was just, like, a light energy that makes me feel safe. And at that point, like, there's no, like, that's just the truth. Like, I've been looking for that feeling for so long, and I'm not gonna stop until I find it, like, of safety and of security. And I did find it, and people wanted to fuck with that, but I know that in the end things will work out how they're supposed to. Also, I've been cursing a lot lately because, honestly, nothing's gonna stop me from speaking my truth anymore. I spent a lot of years already quiet and kind of just not really talking about things, and honestly, it's probably the best way to do it that way, because then you don't have to deal with people and, like, their energy and emotions. But I was given a voice for a reason, and I'm gonna use it, because you just gotta speak for what, if you're not, I was never one that could live my life not doing what felt good to me, that made me feel safe and comfortable. Actually, okay, obviously from a young age, I obviously had my, like, times where I was doing things that were not safe, and it's not even about that, it's just, you need to do what feels good for you and live life in alignment to your truth. And, like, there's a balance to it. Like, you always want to do the good thing, the right thing. Just mind the truth. I think at the end of the day, it's just stay in your own lane, follow your own dreams, and because I've gotten to the point where anyone that like tries to bother me, like, truly is an enemy. Just the truth. If you can be quiet as a mouse, then you're probably good. Done talking. It felt so good to go see my mom. Truly. Like, that gives me life again. To go see her. I was like giving up. I was like, there is nothing here for me. Yeah, you stay the fuck over. I was like, yeah. But now I have no doubt in my mind. And honestly, I'm not really a... Drama has always, I've hated it so much that I literally tried to see the best in people just to avoid it. Like, so that I didn't have to see anyone's bad side. I was like, oh, well, like, I would make excuses for them. But hell no anymore. I have people that are there to teach me what's not meant to be in my life. Like, for example, I let someone into my life who I knew was toxic. Everyone else knew was toxic. Everyone around me was like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, I don't even know. I was so lost. And then, but that's the thing, I was lost. And then that exchange of energy led me to not lost. Like, I'm just grateful to not. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. And I mean, that person has their own person. Like, everyone has a person. And like, it's nothing to be like, that's why that will calm everyone down. Like, everyone needs to calm the fuck down. Everyone has a person. Not every people aren't made for multiple people. That's what I believe. It's never gonna change. It is never gonna change. That's chaotic. There is no structure to that. And I am firm in my beliefs. I am a believer. I've always been. I believe in the truth. I believe in peace. And that's just it. And that's just it. But I have fought for what I felt was right. I will fight for what I think is right. That's how it should be. Most people on this rock have no clue what they're doing because they haven't even realized it's a rock. They haven't even realized, like, they haven't even like woken up and like realized how fucking amazing it is to even like wake up and like get to be here. When you realize that, you treat every moment like it's a precious gem. But then sometimes it gets complicated, right? Some obstacles come up. So it can't always be that way, unfortunately. Because there was sin before we even got here. I mean, there's been webs woven for years. And then we're just born into it. We have to try to find our way through. And I think, I mean, look, we've been put in school. School is education. At least we got that right. At least we got that right. Can you imagine? I am so grateful for that. And now, like, looking back, it's like they taught you your 1 + 1, your 2 + 2s, your 3 + 3s. That's all basic things that will help you with everything. And then language, like, that is just the whole, my God. It's amazing. And, oh, by the way, if anyone was wondering, I am so biased about your car. If you drive a car that looks like you are from Yuma, Arizona, it's a no for me. If you drive a white van that looks like it used to sell ice cream to kids, but you're a pedophile abuser, it's a no for me. If you drive a BMW, it's a no for me. So I've just never liked BMWs. Lexuses, don't necessarily like because my favorite song talks about them, but not in the way that I wanted it to, so I don't like those either. Just, your car's not gonna be, your car, like, I mean, your car shouldn't, like, judge you, like, you shouldn't base someone based on their car, but look, I am going to. Like, and like, the truth is, maybe you shouldn't necessarily judge me based on my car. It doesn't work very well. I've taken it all the time. I actually don't like my car, truly. Like, I love it. I love my car, but I don't like it. Does that make sense? Because you grow to love and you're grateful for things. See, I'm not that grateful for everything yet. There's too many things that are not right. There's too many things that are not right to be grateful. There's too much work to be done. There's too much work to be done. It's like, how can you be just blissfully graceful when the earth is, like, losing its resources? Like, just, like, little things like that. You know? So, I don't know. I guess I need to get a little more... Honestly, I need to make a bigger impact that way. I have an amazing idea. This city needs a compost bin, like just a community compost bin where people can drop off their eggshells, their coffee filters, their coffee, their avocado peels, things like that. I think that's a really good idea. Oh, and we also need a community garden so that with that compost, you just put it into the garden. If you're not for that, who are you? Fuck off. And I don't want that energy in my life. Yeah, I said it. And I have to say it out loud because I just need to remind myself. Sorry. It's what voices are for. I guess I can just say it in my head, but it's like, I should just say it in my head and just get to work. So, yeah, touche. I'm gonna go get my coffee.